So the new anime Tojima Wants to Be a Kamen Rider dropped over the weekend. This was definitely a love letter to all the Kamen Rider fans. So ever since Tojima was a little boy, he's been obsessed with Kamen Rider, from watching the VHSs multiple times to having all of the toys to even practicing the moves. So in high school, he gets to put those moves to the test when one of his female classmates is getting harassed by a rival school, and they put up to Tojima's school to fight him since he just embarrassed them the day before. So he ends up transforming and beating all of them, but what happens afterwards is what shatters his dream. The girl that he just saved said that she was scared and ends up running away. So we fast forward to present day, where Tojima is 40, but he still does his Kamen Rider training. Buddy is so strong that he ends up fighting a bear and winning, which is crazy. So one night, Tojima goes to the local festival that he's been going to ever since he was a little kid, and that's when these robbers who have been terrorizing the town dressed up like the henchmen from Kamen Rider show up. So Tojima goes to a vendor and gets a Kamen Rider mask. And that's when we end up getting the best scene in the entire episode. Tojima, despite being scared, ends up locking in and absolutely destroys these robbers. The art, the animation, soundtrack, and choreography was all on point. And then at the end, they tease baby girl, who is also trained to be a Kamen Rider and wants to know who Tojima really is. So I'm going to give the premiere an 8 out of 10. It was a breath of fresh air to have another older MC like Kafka from Kaiju number 8, and we get to see him live out his childhood dreams. Then you have the art and animation, which was gorgeous, and the soundtrack was fire throughout that whole episode. So I recommend y'all to check this out, not only if you're a Kamen Rider fan, but if you just like action animes in general. You can catch this streaming every Saturday on Crunchyroll.